Hepatitis B. Hepatitis B is a potentially life-threatening viral infection that attacks the liver and can cause both acute and chronic disease. It is a major global health problem. It can cause chronic infection and puts people at high risk of death from cirrhosis and liver cancer. It can also cause liver failure, liver cancer, kidney failure, and also kidney cancer.
Hepatitis B is a liver infection caused by hepatitis B virus that spread through blood and body fluids. Hepatitis B virus can survive outside the body for at least 7 days. During this time, the virus can still cause infection if it enters the body of a person who is not protected by the vaccine. In highly endemic areas, hepatitis B is most commonly spread from mother to child at birth or through horizontal transmission, especially from an infected child to an uninfected child during the first 5 years of life. Hepatitis B is also spread by percutaneous or mucosal exposure to infected blood and various body fluids, as well as through salival, menstrual, vaginal, and seminal fluids. Sexual transmissions of hepatitis B may occur, particularly in unvaccinated men who have unprotected sex with men and heterosexual persons with multiple sex partners or contact with sex workers.
If you are infected by hepatitis B virus, HBV, there are several symptoms you will encounter, or you can take note if you are suspected to be infected. The symptoms are you'll have loss in appetite and feel fatigue often. Nausea, vomiting, and itchiness all over the body are also one of the symptoms you will encounter. You'll feel pain over the location of the liver. You'll get jaundice, dark-colored urine, and pale-colored stools. If the jaundice is persistent and there is blood in your stool and in your vomit, your liver might be damaged too.
So, how to diagnose a patient with hepatitis B? First, we can do the blood test. This test will detect the presence of hepatitis B surface antigen. Next, we can also do a liver biopsy, in which a small needle is inserted into the liver to collect a tissue sample.
Tenofovir, entecavir, and interferon injection are used to treat hepatitis B virus. Tenofovir deoxyribonucleic is a nucleotide analog reverse transcriptase inhibitor recently approved for the treatment of chronic hepatitis B virus infection in adults. It blocks HBV replication in liver cells and is available as a once-daily oral formulation. Entecavir is a potent and selective inhibitor of hepatitis B virus replication. Treatment with entecavir at a dose of 0.5 mg daily is associated with a more potent virus suppression, a higher rate of biochemical remission, and a greater improvement of liver histology compared to lamivudine. Interferon injection are used to treat long-term HBV infection in adults and children who are at risk for liver disease. Interferon work best for people who have high level of liver enzyme and in whom the virus is multiplying. They are also more likely to work in people who have a strong immune system, who have hepatitis for a short amount of time, and who became infected after childhood.
The hepatitis B vaccine is the mainstay of hepatitis B prevention. WHO recommends that all infants receive the hepatitis B vaccine as soon as possible after birth, preferably within 24 hours. Routine blood test is also important to prevent the infection of hepatitis B, especially for those with higher risk factors. Furthermore, safer sex practices, including minimizing the number of partners and using barrier protective measures like condoms, also protect against the transmission of hepatitis B virus. Based on a study of chronic hepatitis B infection in Malaysians, Chinese has shown the highest rate of exposure to hepatitis B virus compared to Indian and Malays. According to KMM Health Facts 2016, The incidence rate of hepatitis B in Malaysia of 2015 is 12.65, while the mortality rate is 0.13.